drinking up.
Spoilers.
Hello everyone, welcome to my video on the My Hero Academia exhibition in Tokyo, which I went to relatively recently, a month or two ago perhaps, and I've got a bunch of photos from the event. We're going to go through the website, all in Japanese, a little bit of English, but vast majority in Japanese. We're going to go through that, talk about it, talk about all the great things on the website, and then we are going to look through my album, and then towards the end look at just a few of the great goods that I picked up, that I decided to get. So let's jump right in. Before starting, I want to say thank you to those who commented and watched my video on the My Hero Academia movie, the new third movie. It's really fun talking to you guys. Please check it out if you haven't. Or don't check it out if you want to avoid spoilers and watch it fresh, but who knows when it will come to wherever you guys are. So this is the My Hero Academia exhibition. It's in the Mori Art Center in Roppongi. There's actually two locations, one in Tokyo, as I said, in Roppongi, the Mori Art Center, and one in Osaka. As of the recording of this video, Tokyo has stopped, but Osaka is still going on. So looking through the site, we might be able to see how you would get a ticket for the Osaka event. To give my feelings on it, it was really fun. I had a really good time, really enjoyed seeing it. It's an exhibition of it's an exhibition of the story up until now, mainly manga, so the manga panel is drawn up really big, and it's designed in such a way where you walk through it, you're walking through the story bit by bit, and then it has and it has some extras in there too, some unique kind of exhibitions they've done. And speaking of exhibitions, speaking of uniqueness, I am wearing my Jinbei today. I really like it. It's great for summer evening walks. And yeah, I'll be doing the video in this today. Enjoy. Goes without saying.
Spoilers. Lots of potential spoilers.
If you want to know where, so I've got some pictures in there. It's mostly the anime. Up until the anime right now, where the three main characters are with Endeavor, training with him up until then. Maybe a little bit before that actually, A Gumi tai B Gumi, Class A versus Class B, up until there. But there are some bits, even me, I was, wow, I don't know this. And there might be a hint of that. We won't go too in depth into the story of the spoilers, but just bear in mind you might see a glimpse of something that might be a spoiler to you a little bit beyond the anime. So be warned. First up, the website. This is the My Hero Academia exhibition website. Drawing Smash is the name of it. I like it, like the Midoriya Smash, and it's got a drawing smash. We'll go through each of the tabs, talk about them a little bit, then go on. So here we are on the landing page, on the home page right here. It's All Might giving us a little warning about the coronavirus. It's saying that it might be cancelled, it might be postponed. If you want to know the newest information before booking, please check in advance. And when going there, actually, you have to be quiet. There are people just standing there, just making sure you are quiet, walking through the line in an orderly fashion. And they're saying it quite loud. So I'm like, what? You be quiet. I'm quiet. You be quiet. That's what I thought. So, but you can go through it and walk through it. We'll go through some pictures there. Not all of it was up for pictures, only a small section of it was. Even though it was a relatively small section of the exhibition, there are some really cool pictures there, so please hang on for that. They just talk about differences between Tokyo and Osaka maybe, and the latest kind of information you get here, and all of these are in relation to Osaka, as you can see in the blue. As I said, Tokyo's done and dusted, but I've got some pictures for you guys, so don't worry. It's got an outline of the event, so where it's held, this is Osaka, where it's held, how to get there, very, very standard for a Japanese website. This kind of layout over here. And we're going to go through each one of these. The highlight, they've translated it for us. The highlights, the special comics for videos only. We got that, we'll talk about that in a second. The audio guide, which I did get, we'll talk about that as well. And the goods, which I've got a bunch here ready for us as well. And directly linked to the Twitter there. Let's go first to the highlights. Instead of highlights like things of note, midokoro, things of note, things you might want to know about. It talks about how it started in Shonen Jump in 2014, I believe. This is the introduction of the person who made it, Horikoshi Sensei, and his history in terms of what he's done. 1986, he was born in Aichi Prefecture. Didn't know that. He usually draws these things with hands, so I've got a manga ready to go actually right now. I don't know if you can see it, but usually inside the manga you get a note from the author, and he likes to do things with hands. It's his note, it's his kind of thing he talks about. So as you can see here, this is a good thing. We can use this as an example for Tokyo. Even though this is Osaka, it gives you an overall idea of what it's like. So when you enter, you've got the first section. It's actually written first chapter, so it's kind of broken up in chapters of the exhibition. It's not necessarily the first chapter of the manga, but it's a nice cool touch that they've added. So here we've got Daisho plus Ultra plus Ultra, Hiro e kakeagare, so going up, or heroes going up towards, like the beginning of their journey. They got a bunch of pictures there linked to the story. Dai Nisho, second chapter, Days of UAHS. So Academia no Hibi, so daily lives at the high school. Quite fun things going on there. So next is Dai Sancho, heroes versus villains. Shukumei no Shototsu, so fated clash. A fated clash, and you can see it's between heroes and villains. And what it says here is Satsue okay, it's okay to take pictures. And this section here, I have a lot of pictures of. So we're going to go through that a bit later. Next, we have EX Plus Show, probably an extra kind of chapter, an extra bit that's outside of the story directly. Hirogaru Hiroaka, so widening or spreading out Hiroaka. I believe this was a section with loads of cool tidbits, loads of cool little sections. For example, for those who know the anime, section where they go into each other's rooms and it highlights different fun bits. There was a nice part with voice actors there as well, a special section with a looping movie playing of them talking to each other, and some nice hand-drawn pictures. I remember there was a blackboard and it had characters drawn by other heroes. So for example, like Midoriya drawing other heroes, or Bakugo drawing other heroes. That was quite fun to see. We have Dai Yonsho, fourth chapter, the super bouts, Kose and Taisen. So abilities, hero abilities, and a great war in the fourth one. And it says here, Tenji irekawari ari, which means what is being exhibited in this section might change. Maybe depending on when it is, or it just might change. That's what it's saying there. And we go into the final Dai Gosho, from the origin to the future. Mirai o tsukue, mirai o kowase. So save the future and destroy the future. That's what it says here. And the really interesting thing is, if you look at this, for example, My Hero Archives, it's got it's got hiragana. For those who don't know, very quickly, hiragana is one way of writing, a very normal way of writing. And then you've got katakana, which is more for foreign words or emphasis, these kind of sharper symbols, sharper looking symbols. And these usually would be written in this style of hiragana, is written in katakana for some reason, which is interesting. And this section had a lot of spoilers for me. Oh, but it was really cool to see. So I was kind of looking with one eye, like, oh, it's from afar. Was that? Oh, yes. Is that what's going on right there? Just not trying to look into it too deeply. But like, it was set up in such a nice way. It was really cool. It had a lot with some villains going on. I can't even tell you exactly, because I did look from afar like this, half closing my eyes. But it was really cool. And then you go straight into the shopping area right at the end, which I'll show you what I've got momentarily. Cool, and you've got some pictures here. Like, I couldn't take pictures of these directly, but it gives you an idea of what it's like, what the kind of things I saw. So the first section going in here, some really cool sections in here. You can check this site out for yourselves. I'll try and remember to put it in the YouTube comments, in the YouTube down below, the link for this website. Second day here, like we talked about, second chapter, the days of it. Oh, yeah, that's a white blackboard right there I was talking about earlier. It's really, really quite funny. And this, the third section, it says you can take your own pictures. I will show you more in-depth pictures, high quality pictures of this section. It was really cool. I did enjoy it. I took a lot of pictures in front of this guy. That was really cool. And a little secret that's hidden over here, which I will talk about a bit later. You got the super bout, so like big big heroes fighting each other. This is for those who know, who can see All Might versus All for One. That's a really cool fight. And then, oh, you can see a little bit of the... Oh man, I'm trying to look myself. But yeah, the final section here. And I don't think this was in Tokyo, this one. I don't remember it being in Tokyo. And the extra section. So yeah, showing a bit about the movie, a bit about the anime, high-selling anime tunes that go along with it, the bands that go along with it. A bit of an extra section, extra zone. Lots of cool pictures there. Let's move on to the special comic for visitors only. So what happens is you can... I'll show you this in a second, don't worry. You can, if you go within a certain time period, for example, the first two, let's make up a number. For the first month or so, you will get this comic. If you go for the second month, so a date after that, you get another comic. So it's incentivizing people to visit more than once. This happens a lot in Japan, especially in movies, anime movies as well. So Gintama movie came out a few months ago, Demon Slayer, things like this. To incentivize people to go more and more, for the first few weeks, they'll give you this. If you go see it again a few weeks later, you'll get this. And collectors really like that. I've got a few things like that. I don't do it too much. I'm happy to see the movie just once. But on occasion, I will do something like that. So here is the Osaka special things you get. So you get this one over here. And you can see, like I was talking about the dates here. If you went between July 16th, which was a Friday, to August 8th, which was a Sunday, you will get Volume 3, Osaka version 3. And I've got version 1 and 2 here, I'll show you in a second. And then if you visit August 9th, which is a Monday and a public holiday, to September 5th, which is a Sunday, you will get this one called Power. So this one is called 1 week, probably means the 1 week together with Endeavor, these three. Ishukan, this one, Chikara, Power, showing the demons here. And what's in it, I can tell what's in this because I've got volumes 1 and 2. It's usually just from the manga, but colorized. And I will go through these a bit later, but it's comic book style, really, really cool, very thin leaves, very similar to the kind of DC Comics, Spider-Man, that kind of thing. Very rare thing to get, and very rare style, usually for manga. So it's really cool, really enjoyed looking through it. 0 yen, not for sale. Very, very cool. I like it. And yeah, I don't have this, but I have 1 and 2. The reason I've got 1 and 2 is because, fun fact, Tokyo was cancelled, postponed, and then moved to a different date. And to compensate for this, they had like a day, I think it was literally 1 day, maybe a few days, I think it was 1 day, where if you went, you could choose between both of them. Believe you me, I got both of them, so I'm very happy with that. Moving on, tickets. We'll have a very quick look through this. It's got the schedule, it's got days, and it's got if you want to get a ticket for the voice guide, which I will talk about a bit later. Quick summary of this: it's like the JLPT exam, the Japanese language proficiency exam. It's like the kind of question you would get. Bob is over 18 and he wants to go visit. Over 18, well, Bob is an adult. He wants to go visit this thing on this date. Can he buy it? How much will it be? That kind of question. So these are normal sales or students, like most expensive price, normal people or students. 2,000 yen, about 15 pounds, 20 bucks. Junior high school or high school students, this price. Elementary, primary school students, this price. If you wanted with the goods, a special ticket with goods, I did get that. I'll show you the extra goods that came with it as well. It's this price. And if you want the voice guide going along, it's this price. I'll talk about that later. It was really cool. It's pretty cool. I'm very happy with it. That kind of style there. And this is, well, this schedule's kind of finished, but it's showing you what to do. You've got this L code, which I believe is a Loppy code linked to the Lawson convenience store. You go in there, put in this code, and you can buy the ticket there directly. You can buy it online as well. These are the goods that you get. I'll show off some of them a bit later. This is with the special ticket. If you get the special ticket, this kind of plasticky wallet. I'm not sure exactly how to describe it. I'll show it off later. A memo kind of pad and some stickers going on there. Cool. And that's a quick, yes, the Lawson Ticket Home website. So it would look something like this. You go to a convenience store, book it through there. You can book it here and pick it up at the convenience store, that kind of thing. You can get it digitally, depending on the event. I think this one you have to go pick up the ticket, but this is the kind of process you go through for buying a lot of tickets online. Maybe do a video on that in the future one day. Doing it live, buying it, who knows? Moving on, voice guide. So The voice guide, 850 yen. You get a little kind of walkie-talkie. Looks like a big walkie-talkie phone. And then you go to a certain point in the event and it will say, press chapter 1 button. And then you listen as you walk along. And it's really cool. It's the voice actors playing the characters, talking to each other here. All of them going through like this. I love All Might, such a good characters. Voice actors, so good as well. And it was really funny. It was made especially for the event. Not recycled as far as I'm aware. And them talking, having a great time. If you want to improve your Japanese listening, it's a great thing to do. Really funny and good to listen to. I enjoyed getting it. And lots of different facts about it there. Goods, what I'm sure a lot of you are waiting at. So you can filter out the goods through here at the top. This is everything: accessories, apparel, others, pamphlets, hobbies, this kind of thing. And I'll show you what I got, but you can have a look through this. It tells you if it's in stock, Zaiko ID, or not. And there's loads of goods, pens, stickers, towels, lots of cool things. I'll show you what I picked up. A lot of things I don't see here actually. Yeah, this is can't get it at the moment. Loads of goods over here. Yeah, so you can have a look through this. Some cool kind of block paintings pinned up on the wall, really cool. Some cards which I did pick up. I haven't opened it yet. They look really cool though. And this is what I was saying earlier about the author. I don't know why you'd buy this for this much money, for 8,250 yen, but it's this kind of figure for his character he's made, kind of thing. Is his pen name character? I'm not sure. You see it most of the time, so yeah, for those budding manga artists out there, you can put that on your desk, get powered up. And some cool scenes from the anime plushies, lots of these kind of manga cutouts. Shirts. I got a cool shirt, I put that in the last video. This I've already eaten. You can eat All Might's hair. If you guys remember, that's how Midoriya got his power, eating a strand of All Might's hair. And apparently it's quite sour. And it was sour, it was lemon flavored, quite nice. I shared it out. I shared it out with some friends. Do you want All Might's power? Eat the hair. And, had a great time there. So those are the goods you can have a look through in your own time. And things to be careful of, things to just logistics on the day, that kind of things, what to expect. It's got an English section here, but really bare bones when it is, the venue, what to do, ticket information, that kind of thing. Awesome tickets. The L, they left the L over here, poor guy. Awesome tickets. I believe it's in Japanese as well. Yeah. So you get some kind of things. If you want, you can call this number in Japanese only. It's on the English section. Go for it, man. Why not? And then you've got the Twitter here, which you can see everything live and up to date. So, hopefully the section you've all been waiting for. My picture sections. Fun fact. Oh, fun fact about pachi 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 is the kind of sound Japanese people say for, it's a sound of clapping. Pachi 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 pachi. So, and also it sounds a bit like hachi, sounds a bit like hachi, which is the number 8. So for those Nico Nico Dorga fans, Nico Nico video fans, you know that Japanese video website where text is going across the screen? Sometimes you'll see at the beginning of a video or beginning of a performance, lots of 8s, the number 8s go across the screen. Like, just the screen's filled with 8s, just that kind of thing. It's people clapping, because it's patch, 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 patch. There's loads of cool things like that. So, yeah, loads and loads and loads of really cool things like that they do. We can go through that in a video one day. Something to do with grass and laughing as well. Kusa, kusa, kusa. Laugh, 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 LOL. Loads of really weird things like that. But yeah, that's your daily dose of internet knowledge. I hope it becomes useful somehow, some way. Hope so. Here we go. My pictures of the day. It was in the Mori Art Center in Tokyo. I've been there before. It's really cool. Looks kind of like a cinema going in. They do lots of different kind of art events in which they art. Okay. And this is the entrance going in now. Still allowed to take pictures over here. Oh, actually, so really cool story, actually. I've remembered now. Really cool story. So this is in the Mori Art Center gallery right here. And I have actually been before, a few years ago actually, maybe two-ish years ago or so. 2 to 3 years ago. It was for a Shonen Jump event. So the magazine that includes My Hero, but lots of other really good manga as well. Personally, I really like one called Eye Shield 21. It's quite old now, but they had a section on that in there. And it was similar to this Hero Academia event in the fact that you walk in, you walk along, and you see all the different manga done by Shonen Jump. And I really enjoyed it. It was one of the first events of this kind that I went to, and it was really enjoyable, really cool to see all of the manga and anime that I like. Well, manga turned anime that I like. It was great, really good. And I like the goods. Very similar style. You walk all the way through and you get the goods. The difference is, at that event, it was at the Moriarty Center, like I said. At that event, the Shonen Jump gallery kind of thing, you get a random sticker at the end. It's a random goods. Like, Japan loves their gacha games, their random kind of games like that. I can see why. I do enjoy it myself as well. And you get a random sticker sealed, right? So I bought a few goods, I bought a few things, a cup here and that kind of thing. Had a great time. And then I left. When I left, I opened up the random sticker, really high quality sticker, and it was Death Note. Death Note's okay, and it was a Shonen Jump cover. So it's a really cool sticker showing off a famous cover of a Shonen Jump issue in the past. Death Note is okay, but I would have liked something else that's in Shonen Jump, personally, at the time. That's what I was feeling. So when I left, and there was someone sitting down, somewhere similar to this on the left here. Like, if you just walk through there a bit more, you can see the lights coming outside. It's quite high up, this building. You can see the lights out there. Someone was sitting somewhere around there, right? And just, it was glorious. Like, they had this kind of mini setup with like this kind of open setup of loads of the goods from the event. Well, loads of stickers actually from the event, and some stickers here from the event. And like, why is this person sitting here? What is this person doing? And they actually had a small Japanese sign that they wrote themselves over here, right? But I couldn't read it. Like, you had to get up quite close to read it. And I didn't want to be awkward, right? I didn't want to be awkward at all. So what I would do is, I was like, okay, maybe my hint, like what I was feeling was maybe this is for trading, but I wasn't sure. And I didn't want to randomly walk up to this person and say, do you want this? So what I would do is, that the smooth operator that I am, I would just walk past and read a little bit, and then walk past and read a little bit, that kind of thing. And I did it about, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 laps. I didn't even know. Obviously not smooth, not smooth at all. The person must have known maybe by the 4th lap or so that this guy might want to trade. But I wanted to be sure. I wanted to be sure this was for trading, and I didn't know what this was about. This is new to me. But the person was waiting near the exit. So, you know, I walked past. This is for trading. I'm assuming that's what it said. I realized at the time, yes, this is for trading. So I sat down next to the person. And still then I wasn't sure what to say. I don't know how to open the conversation. And then just sitting there, and then randomly, bam, it's like, do you want to trade? Smooth. Do you want to trade? And they're like, yeah, sure. What do you have? I was like, oh, okay. So I said, I have Death Note. I said, do you need this Death Note one? Straight away the person said, no, I don't need the Death Note one. It must have been quite common. And I said, oh man, oh, okay. And then the other side, what actually happened was the person asked me, what do you want? Is there anything you want in particular? I said, I don't know, something like Naruto, something like Bleach, something like that. The person goes, here's a Bleach sticker, you can have it. This person was waiting outside this event, probably for the duration. It's similar to Hero Academia, as in it's a week or 2 or 3, like longer than that. Gathering stickers, hopefully to get the whole collection for whatever reason. And they just gave something away to me. Didn't know me, and they just gave something away that they were waiting for. Really moved me. I said, thank you so much. This is like really kind. Thank you. Just gave me, and didn't even want to take my one either. No, actually, yes, did take my one. Don't need it extra. I gave it. I forced it. I said, take it. I can't take your sticker without giving it back to you, giving you one back. And it's a really nice memory I have when I've come back here. And this is that sticker. I slapped it on the back of my laptop. Haven't taken off since. It's one of my favorite stickers. Oh yes, I remembered it. It must have been the 50th anniversary event for Shonen Jump. It's one of my favorite ones. It says here which volume this picture's from. It's a 2011 37th volume edition, and I love it. I get warm fuzzy feelings when I think about it. I left, said thank you, and I realized I had some extra goodies in my bag that were exclusive, but I didn't need anymore. Like, it's not that I didn't need anymore. It was more like it was manga I wasn't too interested in, personally. So I was like, okay, I went back and I said, actually, like, do you need any of this stuff? Like, please, I want you to have it. And she was really happy and accepted it and said, yes, yes, oh, thank you so much, gave it, went home. And actually, on the way home, I went to my local cake shop, wagashi, this kind of Japanese style sweets, and they gave me free cake. I mean, can you get a better day than that? You get a bleach sticker, Ichigo sticker like this out of kindness, and you get free cake. I mean, what else do you want? What else do you want? Come on, it's a great day. And actually, it's really cool with the writing in the back. Ichigo's got written here, この力、大切な仲間を守るために. This power is for protecting people that are important to me. That's a lovely side story there. God, I just took pictures of All Might most of the time. Like, I mean, All Might's so cool. Really cool. Oh, I love that scene. That's one of my favorite scenes near the beginning of the manga. It's like the first time he's not smiling when he comes. It's so cool. Man, I'm going to do that one day. One day at work, I'm just going to wake up in the morning, go, psh, take it off. Love it. So cool. And straight into Zone 3, like I said earlier, the only place inside the event where you could take pictures, hero versus villains. There were some translations there. Yeah, there were some actually translations there for these sections, but the vast majority was in Japanese. The manga panel's in Japanese as well. Just to reiterate,
Some spoilers here and there, spoilers.
so be careful. Well, you should know this already. Everyone's favorite rabbit girl. I don't know too much about her in the anime yet, but I know she's really popular. We got Bakugo over here. So next to their pictures, they have like a cool section, manga section that they were in, which was really cool to see. This was a nice little thing of, I believe, Norma being made. Yeah, the Bakugo section as well. Loads of really cool mini sections here. I don't know if I've seen that. I hope I've seen that. Who knows? Everyone's favorite floaty hero. Like, it was really cool to see up in person. The pictures are nice. It doesn't do justice, of course, seeing it firsthand, but they were nice. Todoroki, really cool. Like, even I've come to like the guy. Very cool. Going in here, like, yeah, some cool things where they bring in some real life sacks with some things in the background as well. Lots of cool little things like that. This guy was so cool. I really enjoyed his story. It's just drawn so well. I mean, like I said, I finished Demon Slayer recently. The manga recently. Really emotional. Really enjoyed it. No spoilers for this, don't worry. But the quality in drawing is night and day. Like, as much as I do like and enjoy Demon Slayer, like, the drawing's amazing, and the use of space, Horikoshi Sensei said, the use of space is so cool, as in, like, certain things will be emphasized, like by the shape of the panels and everything. Highly recommend reading Hero Academia if you haven't already. Loads of cool things. I've seen this guy a little bit in this anime right now. Who knows what's going on? Twice. Cool guy, yeah. Oh my god, lots of things happening. I'm skipping. I took this picture, and even I'm skipping through it quickly. I don't want to see too many spoilers re-burn them into my brain almost. Then you can see the pattern in Zone 3. You get each character, you get a little nice manga section going on with it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I do not want to know what's going on here, but hopefully you guys are enjoying looking at the picture. Oh yeah, oh, this fight was so good. And Midoriya looks so funny in this as well with his mini goatee. I enjoyed it. More pictures, more manga panels in here. And this big guy's ability, which I didn't even realize, I didn't even notice this at the time. Yeah, loads of villains, like a big villain section right here. A very in-focus picture. And yeah, coming up to the end section of this mini section. Over here, Lamilia, such a cool character. So cool. And look at the manga. Look how it's drawn. Look at... Oh, man. It doesn't do it justice, the pictures. I wish I could go again, almost. Remembering. Yeah, we got to zoom in. Look at that. Hisatsu. Special ability. Phantom Menace. Oh, man. So cool. I've got to get up to date. It's drawn so well. Going back to Demon Slayer again, it's cool. The story's good. There's some really nice bits in there as well. But just look at this. Look at this spread. So cool. Red Riots. Man, look at all the kanji in here. Like, wow, crazy. Yeah, very cool character. Very manly style character there. Todoroki again. Hawks. He's getting a lot of action now in the anime. Maybe more. Most likely more will be coming. Endeavor. The villainy hero. Yeah, we've seen this again. And loads of cool mini sections. Now this, there was some, like a video being played, but like flashing. So I took 6 pictures, and yeah, I couldn't get that flashing timing right. So just trust me, this was really cool. I forget what it was, but trust me, really cool picture. Use your imaginations. This was hidden next to the, I'll show it in a second, the statue of All Might, the golden statue. And what's really cool here is that it's Bakugo, usually with a B, Bakugo. But what's written here is actually Pakugo. Paku. Probably because his face looks like Pac-Man. And this is like a Pac-Man Bakugo. So Pakugo. So this is like a cool little Easter egg that was there, like on the side next to the All Might statue. All Might, oh, so good. My favorite character. Still my favorite character by far. I hope he gets more action moving forwards. But we'll see. I don't think it's the end for him, but I hope he does get more. United States of Smash. Oh, man. Oh, dear. Oh. Oh, God. Such a good scene. Oh, my God. Look at that. So cool. His face is gone. His face was already gone, but his face is gone now. Yeah, there we go. So, my arm that's down to the left-hand side there, that's where it was hidden. Such a cool picture. I was making sure not to hold up the line too much, but I tried to go in an empty time and take as many pictures as possible. So cool. Really nice touch. This is on TV as well, like on some variety TV shows saying, this is a cool spot you could take pictures at. The second I saw that, I'm like, I'm booking the tickets. I have to go. And that's that. It was the end there. Really fun. Really enjoyed it. I highly recommend an event like this if you guys would like to go. If you guys get the opportunity to go somehow. Finished at the bottom here. This is, you can see the Mori. You can see the Mori art sign in the background. This is at the end. All throughout the outside sections, you can see this kind of poster here. And this is a nice little fun thing in the area. It's done by some kind of some artist. Maybe you guys know him. But that was cool end to the day. The goods. The goods I picked up. So, I picked up the Drawing Smash kind of guide that goes along with it. I don't usually get these things, but this one was quite well made. And you got the back here, Midoriya, as well. A little bit of English there as well. The official pamphlet. Yes, that's the name. Thank you very much. And it's cool. It's really nice. It's got some pictures from the event as well. So if you wanted to remember what it's like, you got a lovely layout there. I'm not going to go through all the pages, but you got lovely layouts there of what was at the event. Just so you can remember kind of going through, or perhaps a nice gift to give to a friend who didn't manage to make it. I'm looking for the price. I forgot. I don't think it was too expensive. Probably less than 2,000 yen. It will be on the website somewhere as well. Really nice pictures, and a really cool section, you can get it online as well, is there was a part, you can see it online, but there was a part where different manga artists draw their version of Hero Academia. One was done by the Naruto artist, you've got the One Piece artist drawing Midoriya as well, and you've got, I believe Bleach and Zombie Powder artists as well. Loads of different artists doing their version of some characters from Hero Academia, which I found very cool. That was very nice to see. And that's that. You got lots, like a quick, all the different sections. They're really nice to look back on. Actually, I don't regret buying this. Sometimes I regret getting it, but I don't regret buying this at all. I'm very happy to have had it. You get pictures of the voice actors, and the voice actors themselves give little comments about it, and I love it. The All Might, the first words, the All Might voice actors, the first word in his section is "Watashi ga Hiroaka-ten no saisoku o shuku shi, Hiroaka-ten kaisai omedetou sutai ni kita." I love it. So All Might does those jokes a lot. His main phrase is "Watashi ga kita," I am here. But then there's loads of times in the anime as well, and the manga, where he says "I am here," but he puts things in the middle. Like in this, he says, what it translates to is, "I am here to celebrate the opening, and celebrate the opening of the My Hero Academia exhibition event." I've come to say that. I have come to celebrate the opening of the My Hero Academia exhibition event. Kind of style. I love it. It's really cool. So you get lots of little extra tidbits inside here. Going through, really cool, and I enjoyed getting this pamphlet. Next up, like I said earlier about Japan liking gacha, the kind of randomness, I got this kind of photo card sticker. You can see on the back here all the different kind of characters you can get. Midoriya, Bakugo, Todoroki. I'm really liking, I'm doing this in reverse, really liking Iruken right now as well. And yeah, picked up just one of these to see what it's like. And let's open this live. Well, I have opened it before, but let's pretend to open it live. Bakugo. I was very happy when I got this. Look how sick he looks. Look how cool that is. So, mangaka, so people who make manga. So many people know the word sensei, so teacher. Usually people think it's just teacher in terms of school. But mangaka, people who write manga, are also called sensei. Lawyers, also called, of course, doctors as well. So the word teacher or doctor, that kind of thing, is used in a lot of different professions. Mangaka, people who make manga, being one of them, which is why it's called Horikoshi Sensei. And this, like, after looking at the way he draws, hopefully this is drawn by him, I believe it is, I can see why. I can see why the guy's called teacher. Call him teacher. And it comes with smaller sticker versions as well. I don't know what to do with this. I do not know what to do with this. No, it's not a YouTube giveaway yet. Future, who knows? I want to put this somewhere top tier. I don't know where. But that's very cool. I was very happy when I got this. So, that's that. Sticker right there. These came with the special ticket. So if you got a special ticket, you'd get this. Like I said, it's hard to explain what this is. You can kind of open it up and undo it like this in the middle. It's got a keychain. You can attach it. I'm not sure, maybe for tickets, that kind of thing. Some nice exclusive gear there. We've got Drawing Smash written on the back as well, so you know it's from this event. We've got a memo pad. It's always hard to use these kind of memo pads. Like, you have to write, like... So I have to make these memo pads count. It's got to be great memo I've got to write. This also comes with a random sticker, I believe, as well. Shoto and Endeavor. Look at this. Look how cool that is. Kidoku suru na shoto. Don't blank my line messages. Don't blank my messages. And we've got lots of people here. I believe, I'm not 100%, but this might be from Tokusai, the cultural festival. Where they're running across like that. Loads of stickers in here. I'll take out some of them for you guys to see. Different shapes, different sizes. A lot of Midoriyas right there. We've got, yeah, Ham Short. We've got E. Ooh, doing this in reverse is fun. We got present. Is that Mike? I don't even know. Ida-kun. Lots of really cool stickers there. You can do lots of. You can have fun with that as well. So, yeah, loads of really cool. Oh man, we got a bunch here. Let's get them out. Let's get them out. Actually, I haven't actually seen through a lot of these myself. I've kept it in. Yeah. Everyone loves this guy. Yeah, she did really well. That song in the manga. Loads of nice stickers you can see here of loads of different characters. Invisible Girl sticker. Why not? Oh man. Nice. Yeah, just sprawled them out right here. Loads of our cool characters that we know and love. So hopefully you see a character that you like here somewhere. Oh, we got All Might upside down. Oh man. There we go. We got some playing cards up here. And usually I wouldn't get playing cards, but looking at the back, I haven't opened this yet, but looking at the back, they had some really high quality looking ones. So like not just normal cards, but you can kind of hopefully see the quality on some of these cards, like the choice of pictures as well. So I'm going to enjoy when I figure out a card game to play, opening these up and using them. They look really high quality, really nice. They weren't the cheapest, but I do not regret getting them as of this date. So these are the playing cards, which in Japanese are called trump cards. If you're from the UK, you should know trump cards as those games where you compare each other's stats, like height, and see who gets a higher height. But in general in Japan, playing cards are called trump, torampu. Cool fun fact there. So many fun facts. Who says you can't learn and have fun? And finally, these two. So this one is volume 1, and it goes over Bakugo's and Midoriya's fights when they fight outside of the halls, I believe, outside of the student accommodation for the first time. And it's got like, it's pretty much the same as the manga, just bigger, blown up, and it's got like a cool kind of advert as if it's a magazine. So one of them has one of the heroes trying to sell a watch or something. Just a cool concept idea. So very cool. Very happy to pick this up. And this was the second one. So you can see Tokyo version Volume 2. And this is Endeavor and Hawk. This is just before Endeavor fights the gnome. I think it's in Kyushu. I think it's somewhere down south, I believe. That scene was so cool. I mean, Endeavor was cool up until that point, but after that fight, Endeavor came like high up on my list. Love it. Really good. And on the back, you can see up until as of this being made, you can see all the volumes of My Hero. So you get the weekly Shonen Jump, which is a kind of chapter, a small chapter, and maybe, I don't know how many, 10? It depends. I've got one right here to see. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So about 11 chapters could be in one. So they get released weekly in Jump, and then eventually they'll put them all together and release them in these tankobon. So yeah, it's up until 30 when I got this a few months ago. I think 31 has been released quite recently as well. And that's it for the merch I decided to get, the merch I decided to buy. I'm very happy with the haul up until this point. You know, I could have easily added 1 or 2 more things, but I didn't want my wallet coming out too light at the end of that. I could have easily spent a lot more there. I feel this is good restraint on my part. So there we have it. That's the merchandise. So that's it. Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys had a look into what these kind of events hold. It is very similar to the Shonen Jump event I talked about earlier. So you can get a better understanding of what it's like. Yes, the pictures are really cool. I enjoy looking back at the pictures, but the pictures don't do it justice. Like, it's really cool to see all of the manga pictures like that. You saw quite open areas, which I showed in that section earlier. However, most of this one was more like a line that you go through and read, and because of Corona, it was a bit more stricter spacing and not as much free roaming in between sections, but there were some free roaming sections, if you will, as well. So yeah, booking's not too difficult when you understand what to do, like anything, easy to say, but it's usually you get a code, you go to the website. The convenience store websites could be Lawson's, 7-Eleven, something like that, Family Mart maybe. Usually it's a Lawson event. Or Chikettopia is another popular site used for that. You get a code, put it in, make sure there are tickets, buy it, pay at the counter, done. And I really enjoyed it. I can't wait for the next sort of event that's happening. I was worried for half a second. My tickets got cancelled the first time round because of Corona. It was really heavy around then. And that's it. It's talking about Osaka. This is a good overall map of kind of what it's like in Tokyo as well.